Good morning, everybody. How was everybody this morning? Good morning, Spirit Moon, Comptoot. Okay, Mitch, good morning. Thank you for being here. Okay, Mari. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, Tammy Lou. Good morning, Tanya. Hello, Muffin Top. Good pal. Tanya. Diana, good morning. Hello, Del Rey. Good morning. Good morning, Rosie. So what do you guys all think about what's going on with the last of the Barry Morphew stuff that's going on? Oh, thank you, Muffin Top, for smashing that like. Ask if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. It lets everybody know that we are now live. Tammy says, beautiful here in Daytona. It's actually pretty nice out here today too, but we are expecting a major storm coming through. They're saying strong winds that may knock out our power, so let's hope that we get through all of today before the power goes out. So yes, please smash that like button on your way in. It helps let everybody know that we're live. And when you come back into the chat, please make sure you got live chat selected at the top so you don't miss anything. Hello, Sky Chan. It's about 8 degrees here Celsius today. I don't know what that would be in Fahrenheit, but it's one of the best days we've had in probably over a month. But we're now in for, they're saying, thunderstorms and very high winds, over 100-kilometer-an-hour winds this morning. And then it's turning to snow. And then we'll be in for another foot or so of snow. So, okay, Mari says, I'm really intrigued to hear what all is going to come out in Barry Morphew and his defense minions. Whatever you guys to see. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Okay, Mari, let me just get over into StreamYards here. It's going to be interesting. Girly girl from Florida, hello. Yes, we're going to get into the minis as soon as we get a bunch in here. That's why I'm asking everybody to smash that like button so they know that we are live. Because once I get started with the reads, I don't stop to take any more. So if you would please smash that like button on your way in, it helps get it up in the algorithm so the notifications go out that we are live. I appreciate you too, girly girl. Hello, Gypsy Lola, Northern Elastic Healer. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Yes, please hit that like button so we can get going here. Cindy spilled her water. Uh-oh. Hope that wasn't on your keyboard. If you're on keyboard. Compute says it's 46. That's, sorry about that, you guys. That's my... Hello? Let me just turn that off. My sister is on her way in. She will be here shortly. Hello, Miss Missy. Yeah, it's kind of a rough day today. It's the anniversary of my husband's death, so it's a little, it's a rough day. What's the energy exchange? And there she is. I did get a little bit of rest. I guess it's a rough day today, but we're going to push through it. I didn't want to put today off because I didn't do the reads for yous last week, so that's okay, you guys. It's 28 years ago today, so it's been quite a few years, but it's there, you know. And he was murdered, so it makes it even worse. But like I said, I'm going to push through it. I know he's with me. He's with me through all my reads. He's a guiding force. So you guys are very lucky to have him assist me with what comes out for you guys in the reads. Oh, let me get my camera on here. Yeah, it does. That's okay, you guys. Lisa, we will be giving the instructions shortly on how to get your read. We're just waiting for people to get in here. 19 likes, 30 people in here. Please smash that like so we can get going on this. I like to wait until we've got a bunch of people in here so they get a chance to get a mini read if they want one. Okay, Amari, would you ever be comfortable in sharing your story with us? I don't know if I want to get into all the details on it, but he was murdered 28 years ago today. I'm not sure if I'll ever be comfortable getting into it and surrounding that. The people still have not been arrested for it. Oh, thank you, Northern Lash Shit. Thank you, thank you. Please don't send in your requests yet until my sister gets it up on the screen. I will write you down, Cindy, but generally anything put in the chat is usually considered a donation until my sister puts the instructions up, but I will put you down, Cindy. Thank you. Tammy Lou, no, the killer wasn't his. Killers were never caught. They have an idea of who it is, but it's a long story, and it's just something I don't want to get into right now. Oh, thank you, Muffin Top. Yeah, like I said, 28 years ago, at this time, 28 years ago, he was still alive. It happened around 1 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be back. So yeah, so we did get some information, you guys, regarding the Barry Morphew stuff. The defense basically is saying they want nothing short of a dismissal. I don't think that there was any violations. I know the prosecution is still waiting on reports to come back from the FBI labs and stuff like that. The defense really doesn't care. They want it now. They know that they know that the tests have all been completed. They're just waiting on the reports for it. But the defense is basically saying, well, we don't care. Like, we want it now. Well, you can't get it until we get it type thing. Was there some delays in getting some stuff over there? Yes, but it's been resolved. I feel like now they're just grasping at straws. Usually, generally, when the defense asks for sanctions, it would usually be lesser sanctions than a dismissal. I mean, they are going to ask for a dismissal throughout the whole thing. That's just the norm. But they're going hard on that's all we want is a dismissal, nothing less. And the reason why they don't want nothing less than that is because the judge has an option that he could redo the probable cause hearing. The defense does not want that because if they were to do it again with the information that is now in front of them, if you guys remember that probable cause hearing, the only reason Barry was released on bail was because of this DNA stuff that was out there. And now that the DNA has been ruled that it had nothing to do with the case, then there would be no reason to release him on bail. So he would not be given bail. He would be held in custody. So that's why they don't want to go that route. They want either a dismissal or nothing. So that's the only reason he got out on bail was because of that, the not knowing around this DNA. So yes, I do believe that although it is circumstantial, and it's been a rough road, I do believe that he is going to be found guilty. So good morning, everybody coming in. Lisa Swanson, good morning. I'm not sure if I'd said good morning to you. Good morning to my sister too. I think I have said good morning to everybody. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. Again, please smash that like button so we get up there in the algorithm and we can get going. Yeah, he does need to be locked back up. And I mean, there's, not being able to monitor him and stuff like that. Sad. So we'll give it another 5 minutes, you guys, to allow people to get in. Please smash that like button while we're waiting. Get it up there in the algorithm so people know that we are live. And come to, yes. And that's why they do not want a redo of the probable cause hearing. Because they know that this time he would not be getting bail because the DNA is nothing to do with the case. Now, how they figured that out, I'm sure the defense has that. That's why they're asking for nothing short of a dismissal. So they obviously know too that if they do redo the probable cause hearing again, that he would be kept locked up. He would not be getting bail. So, that's something interesting that we're going to have to watch. And his trial is going to be starting the end of April with the jury selection and then going into trial. The trial should be starting full-fledged the first week of May. Yeah, that bobcat is still fresh on my mind. Thank you, Muffin Top. I appreciate you. He is a weasel, that's for sure. Yeah, and they're trying to, with the new judge being assigned to the case and everything, they're trying to get away with some stuff, hoping that this judge won't realize that Judge Murphy had already ruled on specific things. They already have tried to get a different decision from this judge on something that was already ruled on by Judge Murphy. They're playing games, and I don't like it. Oh, Angel, it's going to trial. He's going to trial. Yes, I've got no doubt of that. Okay. Northern Elastic says, Willow, say Barry gets found not guilty. Could he potentially show us where her body is and be free of charges due to double jeopardy? Even if he's found out guilty, they can appeal it. If they have grounds for appeal, which I believe they would have grounds for appeal. There's a lot going on right now with there's a group that deals with domestic violence, and they have personally written a letter to the judge condemning him for his decisions on the evidence surrounding the DV. And they've also written to papers and everything else. So, I mean, if he's found not guilty, I do believe that the prosecution would have grounds for an appeal. Tammy, Miss Willow, I gave C 15 for a reading on hubby. I don't see that, Tammy Lou. I don't see it on here. So if it was, I don't know. Let me scroll back in my chat. I don't see anything from you here, my dear. And I've scrolled right up to when I started the live. There's nothing here for you, my dear. I've scrolled right back up to when I started the live, Tammy, and I do not see it. I've scrolled right back up to when the live started, and I don't see it. The only one that I have here, and it was put in, was Cindy. And Cindy got reprimanded to not put it in before it's asked. Yeah, I don't see. I'm right at the top to where I started, and I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, Cindy, not good morning for me either, but did you maybe put it in before the live started, Tammy? Like, was I even live when you put it in? Because if you put it in before I even started my live, that's why I'm not seeing it. So who else was in here before my live started? Can you tell me? I'm scrolling all the way up. Spirit Moon, you were in here first that I see. Spirit Moon, are you still in here? Okay, did she put it in before I started the live? Okay, so that's why I'm not seeing it, because you put it in before I even started the live. We don't do that until my sister puts it up, the instructions on how to get your live, you guys. And this is why, because I won't see it. So I will put you on the list, but you're not going to be first, Tammy. Can you give me the information again on it, please, Tammy Lou? Yeah, if you put it in before I even start my live, there's no way I'm going to see it. And that's why we ask that nobody puts in their requests until my sister puts up the... Yeah, and see, yeah, that's what it's causing all kinds of confusion right now. Okay, that's why I asked Spirit Moon, because Spirit Moon was the first one I seen when I went live. So that's why I asked if she may have seen it. Yeah, and that, like I said, it slows things down. And okay, so you want to hear from Sunny? What? Okay, I'm confused. His name is Sunny. Wants to hear from Sean. What? Okay, I'm missing something, Tammy. You say that's perfectly fine. His name is Sunny, and he wants to hear from... No, his name is... Okay, are you paying for a read for somebody else, Tammy? Oh, it's a reading for her hubby. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so your hubby's name is Sunny, and he wants to hear from... Sunny is my hubby. I'm paying for him to get a reading. Okay, I got it now. He wants to hear from Sean. Okay, I got it, Tammy. Sorry. Sorry about the confusion there. Okay, you guys. Yes, I got that, sis. It's just hard to look at the phone and try and figure this out all at the same time here. Oh. That's okay, Tammy. Okie dokie. Girly girl, I don't have you in here, and I seen you come in. And there's been nothing from you since you come in. And we're not even taking them yet, girly girl. But there is nothing. I seen you come in, and it would be up on. I got 2 streams open here, so yours did not go through. Okay, so I'm just going to get my sister to put up the instructions, and I'll start taking... I wanted to do a little bit more chit chat first, but... I'll get my sister to put up the instructions, please, for how to go about getting your mini. Does I got you. Oh, Tammy, you didn't have to do that, hon. I appreciate that, but you didn't have to do that, honey. We got it sorted all out. Like I said, today is not a good day to begin with, so... But I appreciate that. Thank you. But you surely did not have to do that. Okay, let me just scroll here, you guys. Oh, jeez. Okay, I just closed my screen. Hang on a second, you guys. I'm gonna reopen this back up. Okay, Des, I got you. Tammy, thank you for that. You didn't have to do that, honey. Miss Missy, I got you, hun. And Mama Thelma. I'm writing these all down again because I have sometimes my screen goes out and they all disappear. Rosie, my dear, I got you, hun. And Mama Gina. Mom Gina. I got you, my dear. Courtney, I got you. And you want to hear from Mike? I'm just getting everything written down here, you guys, so in case my screen does go out again. I don't lose all this. Oh, you're very welcome, Rosie. Okay, so I'm going to leave this open for about... Okay, there's Girly Girl. Girly Girl, can you give me a name of somebody you want a message from heaven from, please? Lisa Swanson, I need a name for who you want to hear from, please. Lisa Swanson and Girly Girl. Lisa Swanson, your father, Loy. Is that Lloyd, Lisa, or just Loy? The Real Angel Girl, yes, every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Oh, technology confuses me. Like, it's... Mary, I got you, girl. And you want to hear from your friend, Doreen? I got you. Okay, just Loy. Okay. Girly Girl, I'm still waiting for a name that you would like a message from heaven. You don't want to hear from anybody from the other side? Okay. Sis, if you can throw up the instructions again, please, for Keitra. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Hello, Katerina, the Real Angel. Hello. No problem, the Real Angel. Every Sunday at 11:30, we are here. Yes, and please make it sure it's in US dollars. Thank you, sister. You're an angel. Hello, April. I love you too. Northern Ask, I got you. From your sister Tabitha. Tabithia. Okay, girly girl, that's okay. If you don't want the message from heaven, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to call out who I have. Oh, hang on. Shauna, I got you. And you want to hear from George? I've got you. We've got another 5 minutes, you guys. We'll be starting at like 5 after 12. So if you do want to read, please get it in now. I will not be taking any more today. Like I said, it's the anniversary today of my husband's death. So we do have some things planned for this afternoon. So I will not be accepting any more once I'm done the ones on the list. So far, I've got Cindy, Des, Missy, Rosie, Courtney, Sunny, Girly Girl, Lisa, Mari, Northern Elastic, and Shauna. Anybody else would like one? Please get your super chat in now. Oh, okay, Northern, I get you. I said it right the first time. I don't like messing up names, but I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I'm ashamed of myself. I don't do Cash App. I'm sorry. I know everybody says to get the Cash App or something like that, but it's just when I'm doing live reads like this, you guys, it's hard to be jumping around. I've got two screens open right now, and it's hard to jump in and out of what I'm doing here to go and check Cash App or PayPal or this or that. So, I mean, I know I get less taken off of me because PayPal does take, or YouTube does take 30%, but it's just easier to do it here. So I'm not jumping all over the place and waiting for PayPals or Cash Apps and stuff like that. So I'm sorry for the ones who do not have the super chats available to them here. But I think you can set them up with your Cash App. I don't know. I'm not good with this stuff, you guys. That's why I keep clicking myself. I got to watch what I click because I click myself out and it's a nightmare. Yep, you got a couple more minutes, you guys, and then once I start, I will not be taking any more today. Like I said, it's the anniversary of my husband's death, and we have things planned with the family this afternoon, so I will not be taking any more once I close it out. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I also do full private reads, paid private reads. You can email if you want a paid private read. They're a full-blown read. They are about, generally, they can go up to 40 minutes long, depending on what kind of read you get. Some of them are an hour long. Good morning, Marie. So yes, if anybody does want to read, please get it in now. We will be starting. And once we start, I will not be taking any more. I have a memorial and everything to do this afternoon with the family. So, oh, thank you, April. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Cindy. And Des, thank you, my dear. Oh, Des giving you some love too. I appreciate that, Courtney. Thank you so much. Oh, Tammy, thank you, my dear. It's okay. Like I said, it's 28 years today, so it took a long time to get to the point where it's easier and easier to deal with, but it'll never be gone. It's never going to be, I shouldn't say easy, better learning how to deal with it, I guess. Oh, my heart's with you too, Nan. I know your pain, believe me. Girly girl, you paid through a super chat. As long as it comes up on my screen as a super chat, you're fine. It's just I don't want direct pays to PayPal. So it's like yours came through fine because yours came through as a super chat. If you use the super chat function at the bottom of your YouTube, it comes through as a super chat. No matter how you pay your super chats, it doesn't matter as long as it comes through on my page as a super chat. And you did yours correctly, girly girl. Okay, I got you, Jorge. I'm so sorry, Shauna, for the mispronunciation. Here in Canada, that's pronounced as George, so Jorge. I've got it written down now. I'm so sorry for that mistake. Okay, you guys, we're getting ready. Well, I'm telling you one thing, Shauna. You can almost guarantee that he'll come through today because my hubby's going to be up there and he knows how important it is to get messages to our significant others that are left behind, especially when it's a husband-wife situation. I just got chills from top to bottom, which tells me, yes, he is here and he is with me and he guides me a lot throughout my reads, and I trust everything that he gives me. He is one of my ancestors that have crossed over, and he is very close to me, probably the closest of all of them. Marie, I've got you, my dear. Last call, you guys, and you want to hear from Grandma Jane? Last call, and I'm shutting it down, you guys. So if you do want one, please get it in now. I will not be taking any more once I start. If I do start the reads and anybody puts anything in, it will be considered donations only. Like I said, I do have a memorial to attend for my late husband today. Today is the anniversary of his death, so I will not be extending it for anybody. And I'm sorry to have to say it that way, but that's just the way it is. So please, if you do want one, please get it in now. I'm going to start shuffling out the cards. Okay, my camera is messing up. Give me 1 minute, you guys, to fix this. I will be right back. Give me a minute, please. Okay, I'm sorry about that. There, now we're good. Okay. Sorry, you guys, today I'm right off my game with getting this stuff set up. I was late even getting it set up. I just got so much on my mind today. So let me get back into studio here so I can see if any super chats came up. Okay, the last one I got is Marie Burks. Did anybody put one in after Marie Burks? I've only got Shauna and Marie Burks showing up. So if anybody else does want a mini read, please get it in now. Yeah, I usually have to set up my camera and everything, and I totally forgot to do that. My camera's out a bit. Okay. I can just see what kind of day it's going to be, you guys. Stifled, bored, and stuck. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. So that was probably meant for me. Stifled, bored, and stuck. Like I said, I'm just getting the cards shuffled up and cleared right now. So when I get them all shuffled and cleared, we are going to start. Thank you, Taz. I love you. My sister has got me. Thank you for making a list in case I'm getting in the habit of marking them down instead of just having them on the other screen over here on my YouTube studio thing. Major communication and keeping up. He's going to keep up with the communication today for me, you guys. I'm even getting messages today. Thank you, my dear. I'm looking at his picture. This is his picture, you guys. He's always right here with me. And he does help guide me in all of the reads. He's the one that receives the information from your loved ones and your spirit guides. And you, look at that. And gives it to me. So, me, myself, I got you. And coffee. I love that. Me, myself, and coffee. That's about me to all. Gypsolia. I want to hear from my dad, Tony. Okay, Tony. Dad. Tony. I've got you. And your name is Gypsolia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope so. If not, I'm so sorry. Gypslola. Gypslola. Yes, thank you. Oh, Cindy, I love you. Yep, that's my Billy. Me, myself, and coffee. Okay, so it's you, Gypsy Lola. Gypsy Lola. Okay. Let me just see this for a minute. Keitra. Let me just scroll. I gotta look for something because one of my mods. Yours did not come up, Keitra. Remember I said that he is one of my ancestors that have crossed my Billy? as I'm just shuffling up the cards. And this never happens. They don't come out for me. He's sending us, so I'm getting messages today. Thank you, dear. And I'm saying that he is one of the major ones that show me what I need to see and help give me the messages that your loved ones are giving to him. And he shows me in a way so I understand. So thank you for that, my love. Okay, so let me just scroll back down here. So me, myself, and coffee, I got it that you are Gypsy Lola. Let me just write that down so I don't. And you want to hear from your dad, Tony. Let me just go through. Okay. I get you, Gypsy. I gotcha. You sub from that channel also. Okay. Thank you. Tammy, he doesn't necessarily have to be, and you're down the list a bit. I put you down the list because I was not aware of, let's not get into that again. You know what happened. I didn't even see it. So you are far enough down the list. So if he is a little bit late coming in, but no, he doesn't necessarily have to be here to see it. You can always rewind at, this will be up once the live is done. It is still up. So I love that name too, Lola. I love that name. It's okay, my dear. I didn't get to see it, so yeah, the lives are on my channel. So who Kita, I think it was. Kita Coleman said, I'm back and had to add the money. Did I miss it? There is nothing from you. I just scrolled through it all and there's nothing that came up from you. So it did not go through. Okay, you guys, we are going to be closing it up. Anybody else? We're going once because we got to get going on this. Like I said, I do have commitments this afternoon that I am not going to miss. I'm not going to be late. For once, Willow is going to be on time. So I will not be taking any more. So we are about to get started. Okay, going once. Going twice. If anything comes in after I close off taking requests, it is considered a donation. Oh, jeez. Cards are hot, hot, hot today. Okay, you guys. Kat, are you just coming in? I will allow Kat. She's one of my mods, so if you did want a read, Kat, just put it in. And thank you, Missy. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, Kat, you can get it in. I will put you on the list. Kat, age. Okay, so I guess it'd help if I had my glasses. Kat, if you can get yours in, please. Is this membership? What do you mean, Kat? I don't have it set to just members, do I? No. No, this is public. Cat. I have it set to public. And Cindy, my dear, you are first on the list. Okay, so Cindy and wants to hear from Miss Sheffield. Okay, so we got the Fairy of the Green World. The natural world needs you, so somebody is needing something from you. Let's get some clarification on that for Cindy. Why is the Fairy of the Green World there for Cindy, please? Why is the Fairy of the Green World there for Cindy, please? Oh, geez. Cindy, you got, usually I only take 2. But I got 4 that came out for you, my dear. You got Forget Who You Are. I Wonder What Will Happen Next. Falling. And Nature of Communication. Okay, so we asked for clarification on the Fairy of the Green World. Okay, this can also signify jealousy, some kind of jealousy, but it's generally somebody that needs something from you. The Forget Who You Are, this could be somebody from maybe your past that you are no longer in connection with and who has recently come back, because I see something happening. So either you've come across this person again and you're wondering what's going to happen. Are they going to contact you? So I feel like there could be somebody that you're wondering if they're going to contact you. This could be somebody that's going through a hard time right now or has recently gone through a breakup of some kind, and you're wondering if they're going to contact you in some way. Because I also got that there's some change coming, and there's going to be some elemental messages. So the messages that are going to be coming from this person to you is something that's going to be like just knowledge between you and this person. Now, this doesn't have to be like an ex or something like that. This can be a female friend, but and they're going to need your support. So I do feel that this person, whoever this person is going to be reaching out to you for some kind of support. But you're going to have to be careful with this person because there's some jealousy there also. Okay? So just be careful with that. I don't see it being, like usually when I talk about jealousy, it's like, watch out, they're going to stab you in the back and stuff. With this, I feel like there's somebody that's jealous of your lifestyle, and it's not in a bad way. It's just they wish that they could have had what you have. Okay, so I don't think it's anything there that there's no harm. There's no harm intended or wanted. It's just it's like they look up to you and they wish that they had the life that you have. Okay, and you want to hear from Miss Sheffield. Oops. So, oh my gosh, I'm going to keep that out. Somebody just mentioned pets. So the first one, I have to keep this out because it came out while I was doing your shuffle. I'm here helping you. You see this? Somebody's raising a flag. So I don't know if this is coinciding with this. Maybe you had a fallout before with this person, or you were very close at one time and then weren't close anymore, and now they've come back into your life. But there's a red flag or white flag or whatever. They're like, you need to help this person. And Miss Sheffield is also saying that she's constantly around you, helping you also to help guide you. And I've also got that somebody is there and they're letting you know, I don't know if you had a pet that crossed over that you were very attached to, but I am also getting that She is also surrounded by all the loving animals. So if there's a pet that you were wondering about, if she is met up with out there, she's saying yes, yes. So that was for you, Cindy. Okay, Des. Okay, before we get to that, Cat H. Stepson David. I've got you, Cat H. Des, good to see you got your card working again. Okay, Des, Mum Terry. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what's there for you today, Des. Let me just pull my chair in a little bit more. Oh my gosh, sister. There's Mom's picture. So Des wants to hear from Mum Terry. What's surrounding Des, please? Okay, we got one that came out. Mending a broken heart, healing from heartache. Mama right there. There's Mama. There's Mama. There's Mama. Okay, so why is the mend a broken heart there for Des, please? Why is it mending a broken heart there for Des, please? One more, please. And we got 3. Okay, Des, we're all mad here, impossible things, and wondering what's going to happen next. Okay, so mending a broken heart it talks about healing from heartbreaks, things that have hurt your heart. So there's some kind of healing coming your way. We're all a little mad here. Talks about people that may do things different, react to things different. Everybody's a little bit different. So you may have been hurt by something or someone that it was not intended. Okay. This generally tells me that even though it's not the way you would handle things or do things, this person just does things a little different and may not have noticed that they had done something that broke your heart or hurt your feelings. It wasn't intended. Impossible things. Talks about there's a fresh perspective coming. And you wonder what will happen next. It's almost like you're holding your breath, wondering what's going to happen next. But I do feel like there's something that has happened where your heart is going to be mended. The healing is going to come. Something that you thought was impossible is going to be explained to you that it wasn't intentional hurt, whatever this hurt was that was put your way, but you're still uncertain because you're still wondering what's going to happen next. So there is somebody apologizing there for something they've done to hurt you, that it wasn't intentional, but I don't think you're believing it because you're still wondering what's going to come next. So it's almost like a cycle that is happening where it's good, then it's bad. It's good, then it's bad. It's like things always up in the air type thing. So you want a message from Mama Terry right here. Mama Terry. Okay, so the first one. She's letting you know she had to leave the way that she did. So I know that you hold a lot of guilt about certain things, and wondering if you could have done something, if things would have been done differently, would she still be here? She's letting you know that that's the way she had to leave. She's accepted it. Okay. So we all know how she left, and we are left wondering, what if they would have kept her at the hospital a while longer and everything? Would she have been saved? She's letting you know she had to leave that way, and she's accepted it. Okay. But she's also telling you it's beautiful now where she is. Okay. So she has crossed over to the other side, and she thinks it's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Thank you, Mama. Mwah. Kisses for Mama. And she is letting you know that it is beautiful there, more than she thought it would be. Okay, Miss Missy. Miss Missy wants to hear from Mama Thelma. Mama Thelma. Miss Missy. Dried Flower Fairy talks about memories. Memories, memories, memories. So let's see why that is there for you today, Missy. Why is that there for Missy? Tell me, please. There's one. Oh, there's two there. Okay, so we got nonsense and changed in the night, okay, with the dried fairy. The dried fairy talks about memories, memories coming back to haunt you, or you're thinking about memories of the past, reliving certain things in your head, some happy, some sad. And it's almost like you're questioning yourself. Like, did I do the right thing? So we got the nonsense. That's why I'm saying that it's almost like you're going over things in your head. Like, did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Was it the right choices that I made? Reliving memories. And we got the nonsense. No, what happened at the time was meant to happen the way it happened. Okay. And it's also telling me that this was something that changed very quickly. With the changing very quickly, it's almost like it was something you were not expecting. Okay, so the reaction and the way you handled things was right for the time. So you got to stop reminiscing on that and know that you made the right choices for where you were at that point in time. The memories are good to have, but you've got to take it as a whole, because I think there was also some stuff here that needed to be dealt with, and you got to let go of the bad memories and just hold on to the good, but let the bad still keep that lesson learned forefront. Okay, and you want a message from Mama Thelma? Don't forget the lesson that it taught you is what it's saying. It's okay to relive the memories and look back on the memories, but don't make the same mistakes. Ooh. I've got two that just flew out for you. Let's see. Three. Okay, so Mama Thelma. I've got, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So she's asking for forgiveness. So I don't know if there's something that happened that wasn't resolved before her death that she's asking for forgiveness from. These are not meant for me. They're meant for you. So I don't understand this, but she's asking for your forgiveness. She's also saying life is a series of choices. Choose love. See, I think this has to do with something with this. You made the choices that you made at the time, and it was for the better for yourself. Even though you may have loved this person deeply, you made the right choices. And she's letting you know, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. This tells me that she's always around you. And when you're questioning other things that are going on in your life, she's also checking that out too for you to keep you grounded and on the right path. So she constantly surrounds herself with you. Okay, so know that she is around you and she is watching out for you in your best interests. Okay, Miss Missy. Rosie. Timmy Lou, welcome to the memberships. Thank you for joining. I am going to be doing second level members only. Excuse me. I'll bring that up. When I do take the break, I'm going to do a couple more reads and we'll take a couple minutes break. I'll have one of my mods please remind me that about the members only live that I want to do. I'll explain it to you during the break. Rosie. Rosie. What do we have for you? And that one just wanted to come out. I tried to put it back and it still came out. So it was meant for you, my dear. Candy cane angel. Time for a treat. Time for things to change. Why is the candy cane angel there, please, for Rosie? Why is the candy cane angel there? Oh my gosh. I think that was more me, but we're going to take it out. Okay, time for a treat. Wanting things to change. See the sadness? So it's almost like there's been a period of time where things just weren't going your way. There was some sadness there, but things are about to change. It's time for a treat. Finding the lesson, becoming braver, a moment's regret, and I want to be queen. Already being shown to me. So there's something that happened that you weren't expecting, didn't want to happen. Things weren't going your way. Unexpected endings to something that you didn't want to end, but knew it had to end the way it did. But it's also telling me that there's something that's coming forward that is bigger and better. Okay. The finding the lesson is like you're learning as you go. Okay. So with everything, and I see a man walking out the door here. So I don't know if there's a male in your life that you've recently had a falling out with, but I feel that the way you handled it was the right way to handle it. And that you're learning as you're going, okay? Becoming braver, finally having a voice, speaking your mind instead of holding back. And I think this surprised some people. And it's like you almost regretted some of the things that you said, but they needed to be said because the ship was sinking, okay? So if you're questioning whether you made the right choices or not, you did, okay? And with the I want to be queen, things are changing. There's going to be a change that it's almost like you're getting freedom. You're going to be getting more freedom to do what you want. And I also feel that there's something financial coming your way. And I feel like there's some tests, some kind of test, whether they be life tests or some kind of test that you're worried about passing, you're going to be passing it. And there's bigger and better things that are coming your way. And I feel like there's some kind of financial gain also coming your way. And that is all due to the choices that you make, because there's the moment regret. It's almost like, did I make the wrong decision? Did I do the right thing? You did. And it's going to be bringing changes for the better for you. And I just got full body shivers. Okay, so Mom Gina. Oh my gosh, I got full body shivers, Rosie. See this? I send you loving signs through nature. I want you to watch for the red cardinals. I want you to watch for the butterflies. Anything nature. Something that is in your path that shouldn't be there when you're out and about. Walking through an open field. Walking through the forests. Stuff like that. That's when she's going to be the closest to you. And she's going to send you some signs there. Okay, so it's going to be like, Mom Gina, should I do this? And then, later on in the day, you happen to go outside and you see a feather or a white butterfly or a cardinal. That's her sign to you, yes. So watch for those signs from her, okay? Courtney. After Courtney, we will be taking a little break. What? Rosie, no. Are you serious? Oh, no, my dear. Well, you know what, Rosie? It was for the best then. There's a lesson that you needed to learn there. That fell through for a reason. I am so sorry, my dear, to hear that. That was a beautiful home. Beautiful. I'm so sorry that that fell through for you, but there's a reason for it, and it just said it in the cards too. See, I didn't know that. You never told me that, Rosie. There's a reason for it. Moment regret. Like, do you regret decisions that you made when you made them? No, don't, because there's something better coming. So when it was right there, it wasn't meant to be. Whatever decisions you made were right for you at the time. There's a lesson to be learned. There's something bigger and better coming for you, Rosie. Okay? So watch for that. It's coming for you. So although that was a beautiful home, maybe the next one is going to be, I think you're going to put it this way, Rosie. I think the next home, you're going to say, thank God that last one didn't go through, because this is it. Okay? So keep your chin up. There's lessons to be learned, my dear. Okay, so Courtney, fearless ghosts and the haunted girl. People coming back from your past. Ghost people. People who have dropped out without any explanation. Stuff like that. People who've just disappeared. Or just started ghosting you. Let's see why that is there for you. Why is the faceless ghost and the haunted girl there for Courtney, please? Courtney. Oh, growing up in the right way. Okay, so I feel that the faceless ghost and the haunted girl, the ghost people, there's going to be two people that have ghosted you in the past that are going to start coming around. And I feel one of them is a male. And I feel like this is a past relationship. There's going to be some kind of outreach, a communication. He's going to try and get back with you, Courtney. But I don't think this may or may not. I feel it's not something that you're willing to go and do again. But this male is going to reach out to you, some kind of via communication. This could be text messages. It could be an email. It could be something. But he wants to be with you again. And this is somebody that has ghosted you and left you in the past. Going to come in with a lot of excuses. I've grown up. See the growing up? Going to come in with I've grown up. You know, there was just things I wanted to do. And I feel like we weren't on the right path then. But I see you rejecting it. Okay? I see you rejecting this person, but it's coming. But there's also another, I want to get a clarification card, please, on the second person. Second ghost person, please. Who in the world are you? Somebody that you had a major falling out with. And this is somebody within the family. It's close to home. I feel like this is somebody that caused a lot of problems in your life. And is also going to try and re-enter your life. But there's a male. There's a certain male too. You need to keep this person at bay because they haven't changed. They're still there just to cause the drama. They're drama seekers. If there's drama happening, this person, and I feel this is a family member. But this one here I feel is somebody from your past. And thank God I just took, after this, I'm taking a break because the winds have now come and my shovels just went flying. So I need to go and get them. So you watch out for these two people, especially for this one. This one I think you're going to be able to handle. This one's going to be infatuated with you still. And I don't think that you are going to want to go down that road again with him again. But you may lead him on a bit. And that's okay. Let him show what he's missing. This is harmless. But this person here is not. This person is a family member and is coming in to cause drama. So watch out for that. Okay, so you want to hear from Mike. Mike, do you have a message, please, for Courtney? message, please, for Courtney? Mike. Okay, let's clear the deck. I'm sorry, you guys, for the cough. I gotta make myself a tea during the break. Mike, do you have a message, please, for Courtney? There we go. I'm just a thought away. Okay, and I also see a dog. Is there an animal that he left behind? Because he's showing you somebody taking care of his pet. Hang on a second. I am so sorry about that. Courtney, I don't know what's going on, but I'm feeling something around my neck and my chest. So I don't know how he passed, but I've been coughing a little bit this morning, but nothing like the cold's almost gone. But this is like it's almost debilitating to my neck. So I'm feeling something in my neck and my chest. Okay. Okay, so I'm also seeing a pet, a beloved pet, and a little girl. So he's bringing this out too. And he's also saying he's only just a thought away. So anytime that you want to communicate to him, he can hear you. Go to someplace quiet. And you may even hear or get a validation on that with asking him. He says, I'll knock. So I don't know if you've been hearing knocking, but he says he'll knock. I don't know what that means. But he says, I'll knock. Okay. Oh my gosh, Courtney. I don't know what this word is, but can somebody look it up and explain to me what this is? Because I'm telling you, when I picked up the message to do the message from heaven, I was totally could not breathe. I had to mute myself and like hit on my chest to cough. So that's him validating that this is him. Okay. That was just, it was scary actually. So I feel for you and him for what he went through. He was knocking last night. Well, there you go. So that he's letting you know that he can hear you and he sees and hears everything you do. Okay. And that's him answering you. So ask him to answer you. 1 knock for yes, 2 knocks for no. Any questions you want to ask him. And my throat is still. So that's why I couldn't breathe there for a minute, you guys. He's validating that this is him. Whew. So Courtney, what is that? We're going to take a break after this one for a couple minutes. I got to regain and I got to go outside and grab my shovels out of the snowbank now. But I'm so sorry about that, Courtney. Like, it scared me. It really did scare me. That's how bad my throat. Whew. He was my best friend. I was daddy's girl. Every time I watch these. Yeah, well, that kind of scared me. So that's why I was feeling it was something to do with the throat and the chest. I couldn't catch my breath. And I was choking. He had brain cancer and the cancer shut down his systems. Wow. That is horrible. Courtney, I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you, my dear. But yeah, so if it was he couldn't breathe in the end, that's why my throat was closing up. I was choking. So that's just a validation that was him coming through. I'm going to have to do a quick cleanse because I don't want that attaching to me. Mike, we appreciate you coming through and validating. But please do not attach yourself to me. We pray for you. In God's name, amen. You're very welcome, Courtney. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick cleanse. Like, he's got more he wants to say. Okay. Mike, if I do this, then you then have to release me. I will pull. I've got full body shivers. He has something he wants to tell you. I have to do this. If not, he is going to stay here. And he's going... cleansing won't work, he says. Cleansing him won't work. Okay, so... I'm going to ask Mike to please give us a couple cards of what you still need to tell Courtney. A message from the rabbit. He's going down a rabbit hole. Something about going down a rabbit hole. Hey, Mike. Okay. Going down a rabbit hole, law is not justice. Hey, he says, don't do that. I don't know what this is about. This is not meant for me. This is my ancestors telling me and what he's giving them. I'm mad. I just got an anger come over me. And he's going, don't do that. I don't know what you're planning or what is going on, but he says, don't worry about it. They'll get what's coming to them. Don't go down the rabbit hole. So don't chase things that may not be good for you. He says it won't end well. Leave it be. Justice is coming. Leading the way. I think others are following in your footsteps with this, and he wants you to stop. He's scared of what the outcome could be if you keep going forward with what you're going forward with. He says, let it go. Don't follow the rabbit down the hole. Don't do it. So I don't know what that means, but I had to bring them out or he would not. See, now I feel light. I feel light. My throat is fine again. I feel light. I don't know what that means, Courtney, but that is for you. That is wild. He's talking about your mom. Okay, I don't need to know, Courtney. I don't want anybody to bring out any private stuff that they don't feel, you know what I mean? But yeah, he was mad. He's mad. I don't know what he's mad about, but he's mad. And he says, don't go down that rabbit hole. Don't do it. Justice is going to come their way. He was very much a character. Oh, he was adamant. He wasn't, he's gone now, but he wasn't letting this go. Like that, I think that is, I don't know. I'd have to ask my sister. She's got a better memory than me. I don't think that has ever happened in one of these mini reads before. Ever. Ever. That was wild. Okay, hang on a sec. You missed some. You missed some on your list. My sister just sent me the list that she wrote. You missed some. But thank you, sister. Okay, so we're going to take a couple minute break, you guys. Courtney said my mom was horrible to all of us. Oh my gosh. Courtney, I'm sending you hugs, my girl. I'm sending you hugs. Okay, so let me just get this done, you guys. Yeah, I gotta go and make myself a tea for sure now. Oh, yes. Okay, so before I take the break, thank you, sister. Kate Bell, I will put you, if you get your super chat in right now, I will put you on the list. Because I think you're the one that has been always missing it and always wanting to read. So if you can get it in right now, I will accept yours. I can't go over a certain time because I do have my husband's memorial this afternoon. And I still got a shower and everything. So if you can get a super chat in right now, I will put you on the list. And make sure you give me a name too, please, of who you want a message from Evan from. I know you've been trying for a while. So, okay, so what is this? Oh, yeah. That's okay, Kate. It's just today I have my husband's memorial, so usually I will take some more at the end, but I know you have been trying for a long time to get in. If you're who I'm thinking about trying to get in every week, so I will take yours. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got a note for the level 2 memberships. I'm going to do some card pulling with my deck. With this, I've never used tarot, but somebody sent me the deck, and what I did is I put meanings from the site because it was really long and complicated, the little messages that they had in here, so I just broke them down into a few words. So you guys are going to be my guinea pigs. I have had them sitting on sea salt. I have blessed them. I have had crystals on them. I did a little read with them the other day to see if I could connect, and it seems that I do have a connection with them. So I will be doing that for my members of the second tier. I will make sure that I put it up a day or so ahead of time so you guys are aware of when it's going to happen. Yes. Yeah. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't use tarot. I use oracle. So this is going to be one of the first. I tried them, but I wasn't really connecting. I know virtually nothing about the tarot deck. That's why I've had to put these little. They did have little messages things up here, but I for reverse and upright. But it was very complicated, so I just narrowed them down to what they mean. So that's how I'm going to start, and we'll see how it goes. If I do feel that this is something that we could add to the oracle and ancestor, then I will. Whew. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Kate to get her super chat in. Like I said, you guys, I would love to take more. If I do have a few minutes at the end, once I get through all of these, I may take one or two. But there's a certain cutoff time here, you guys. I have to be done by 3. And I've still got 9 to get through. Yes, and that is in Eastern Standard Time. So, like, it's 1 o'clock where I am right now. and I have to be offline by 3 to be able to make it for this memorial and then the dinner, because I got to shower and everything. So if I do have a couple of minutes when I get through these reads, then I will. Sorry, you guys, that's my phone ringing and I'm just not answering it. People know not to call me during this time. 11:30 Eastern, we start. So generally try to be here between 11:30 and noon. No, Des, it was Tanisha again. Try and be here between 11:30 noon, 12:15 by the latest, because then I start taking the request for the minis at that time. And then once I've got the list full, that's it. So try and get here as early as you can. Okay, so we're going to take a 5-minute break, you guys. I got to go and make myself a tea, hopefully quell this cough a bit. I do have my candle going. And this is the pretty heart my sister sent me, Des. I love it, the different colors in it and whatnot. She sent me a whole bunch. Whole bunch. So we are going to take a 5-minute break. You guys go make a coffee. Thank you, Kate. And you want to hear from Anne? Okay, I got you. I'm going to take a quick break. Go grab yourself a coffee. Go potty, whatever you need to do. I gotta thank you, sister, because I would have forgot. They're out on the front lawn. Well, it's not even lawn. It's like 6 to 8 foot snowbanks out there. They're down there. I gotta go and get them too. Thank you for reminding me. And we will be back in 5 minutes, and we will get through the rest of this list. See you guys in about 5 minutes. Okay, hello everybody. We are back. I went and opened up. The winds are really bad here, but I went and opened up my bedroom windows, which I will have to take a minute. I'm going to leave them open for about half an hour maybe, just to get some fresh air in this house. But it is like beautiful out. It was cold and now it's like almost 20 degrees. It's like 17, 18 degrees Celsius, which is like 68, which is usually what I keep it in my house anyway. It is just beautiful out, and I wanted to get some of the stale air out of here that we've had since the winter started. So I've got my bedroom windows open, which I will want to go up and close because when I go upstairs to have my shower, it is going to be freezing up there after a while. But I wanted to get them open. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So here we go. We are going to get going again. I'm going to do a few reads. I'm going to give it about half an hour with my windows open, you guys. Let me get my glasses here. But I want to get some fresh air. Okay, so next on the list is Sunny wants to hear from Sean. Sunny wants to hear from Sean. It's cold here though, Tanya. I mean, this morning when I got up, it was -4. And now it's like 18, 19 degrees out there. So I'm going to take advantage of it to get some fresh air flowing through the house. So I will take a little break in about half an hour just so I can go around and close them again. Okay, so you have the Sea Beacon Fairy for Sunny. And it's talking about some guidance, some kind of guidance. You're either looking for it or needing it or going to be giving it. Let's see what comes out with it. Okay, so why is the Sea Beacon Fairy there for Sunny? Why is the Sea Beacon there for Sunny? Okay, that is way too many. I have about 8 cards that come out. That's just too many. 1 or 2, please. Why is the Sea Beacon Fairy there for Sunny? Why is the Sea Beacon Fairy there for Sunny? We're all mad here and curiouser and curiouser. So the Sea Beacon Fairy guidance, where's it going to lead you? Okay, so there's deep emotional feelings going on here somewhere. Somebody's needing some guidance or wanting some guidance. It's almost a fear of losing something or has lost something. With this glare, you can't really see, but usually with the water behind it, water signifies deep emotional feelings, and water tends to bring spirit closer to you too. So it could be, I'm almost getting a feeling somebody wants them to go down to the water. So I don't know if they did fishing because I got a boat there too. I don't know if he ever went fishing out on a boat, whatever, but it's bringing up water and the boat and deep emotional feelings. We're all mad here. This is talking about differences of opinions, different ways of doing things. So I feel like there's some issues going on that he wants things done maybe a certain way and they're not happening that way. Something's not going according to his plan or the way that he wanted it done. The curious and curiouser brings more inquiry is needed. So he needs to look in deeper to whatever this issue is that's troubling him, because there's things that are still there that he hasn't found out yet. And I feel like this is something that's hurting him deeply and emotionally. But I'm also being told something about the waters in a boat. I don't know why, but there's something coming through about the water and a boat. So if this is regarding a person, did they go fishing together? Did they used to go to the water? Did they go boating, water ski? I don't know. It has something to do with the water and a boat. That's where he's going to get his mind clear. Okay. But there's something going on here that is not going according to his plan. And he says it's because he doesn't have all the information. Or there's differences of opinion also, that he wants it done a certain way and that's not the way that it's happening, or not the way that is going to be allowed to happen. So it's going to be, choices are going to have to be made, whether he goes through with this or not. And I feel like that is really weighing on him emotionally. So I feel that even though there's a difference of opinion, there may be a butting of heads that will continue. I don't think there's ever going to be a happy medium to this. So he's just going to have to do what's best for him and make choices that are the choice that's the best for him, is what I'm getting from that. Okay. So you want to hear from Sean. Sean, do you have a message for Sunny? I feel like this is revolving around Sunny somehow, with Sean, because he's giving an explanation, saying that he had to leave the way that he did. So I think this could be questions surrounding Sean's death, but this has many meanings depending on what comes out with it. I think that Sunny may have some questions or is questioning Sean's death, but I almost feel like Sean is somehow taking some responsibility. Not all, but some responsibility for his passing. And he's saying that this is just the way that there was nothing you could have done. So if Sunny is thinking that there's something that he could have done more, he said it would have happened anyway. And he is taking some kind of responsibility for it. Not all, but some. So I hope that that gives him some answers that he was looking for. Just give me a second, you guys. I got my door that is tapping away here. I don't know if you guys can hear that tapping in the background. Got to find something to shove in it so it doesn't do that. Just give me a second. It almost sounded like somebody was knocking on a door in the background, but it's not. That was my basement door. That's generally Mama. Let me just check my list here, you guys. Okay. So next is Girly Girl. And you do not want a message from heaven. So let's just see what's surrounding you, Girly Girl. What's going on around you? Angel of Alchemy, a miracle. So something that you never expected would happen to you is going to happen. There's some kind of miracle coming. Some kind of miracle coming your way, Girly Girl. Let's see what this is all about. What is the Angel of Alchemy there for? Ooh, Girly Girl. What is going on? Okay, so we got impossible things and investigate, which do line up with the Angel of Alchemy, okay? There's some kind of miracle coming your way, something that you've been wishing for, something that you don't think is going to be able to happen. It's coming. Okay, but with that, there's going to be some concessions you're going to have to make. The impossible things talks about working through disbelief and stuff like that. fresh perspectives on things. So I feel almost like this is going to come to a shock to you, because you didn't ever think that this was going to happen. That's why they call them miracles, right? But you've got to also be careful with this, because there could be some side effects to this that aren't so appealing. I'm not saying that they are anything that is going to like harm you or anything like that, but there's going to be things basically that you're going to have to give up for this miracle. Things that you thought were impossible to achieve, that you would never get, the steps that you would never reach, they're coming. Okay. But we've also got the investigate. And that's why I said there's going to be something attached with this miracle. Although this is something that you've wanted for a very long time and never thought that you'd be able to have or achieve. It is coming. You're going to get it. But there's also going to be something attached to it. So you're going to have to look into this good. Okay. You look closely at it, ask a lot of questions, and think before signing anything. Okay? And you don't want a message from heaven. So that's for you, girly girl. Lisa Swanson. Lisa Swanson. Let's see. Okay, Lisa. Whoa, there we go. Again, miracle. I hate to shuffle. Again, we've got the miracle, angel of alchemy. Miracles coming. Let's see why that is there for you. Let's see why the angel of alchemy is there for Lisa now. Why is the angel of alchemy there for Lisa? Okay, miracle is coming your way. Something that you've wanted for a long time, didn't think that you would ever achieve. It's coming for you. Belong to your own dream, and it's always tea time. Okay, so with this again, although there is a miracle that is coming your way, and like I said, this is something that you've always wanted, always wished for, never thought that it would be attainable. It's coming. Okay, but we got belong to your own dream, which is telling me that this isn't going to be exactly how you wanted it. So you're going to have to really put some time and effort into it being viable. So something's going to be handed to you, but it's going to be what you do with it that is going to decide whether this is going to be good or bad for you. Okay, if it's truly going to be a miracle. There's going to be work that you have to do to put into it. You're going to have to get creative for this to be viable. Okay. There's always, when I get the angel of alchemy and a miracle coming, you see the black wings. That means that there's always something attached to it. It's going to be there and it's going to be available to you, but it's going to depend a lot on you. Okay. You're going to have to put in some work. But it is there and it is attainable. As long as you put the work that you need to put in, it's not just going to be handed. Okay. Always tea time. When I get this with something like this, there's going to be people that are going to try and bring you down. They're going to try and stop you from going forward with this. And generally it's a lot of gossip. Tea time tells me it's a lot of gossip. People are going to start talking. How can she do this? How does she think? They're not going to be very supportive. But I feel you're going to show them, okay? You're going to have to get really creative, but this is attainable for you, okay? And people that have been talking about you and about whatever this is that you wanted to attain, and it's finally being handed to you. This could be a relationship you've always wanted. This could be you want to open your own business. This could be whatever this is that you have been wanting for so long. Okay? But you're going to have to get creative, and you're going to have to put some work into it, okay? To make it your own, or to make it everything you want it to be, okay? And there's going to be people talking about it, gossiping, trying to hold you back. Just ignore them. Ignore them. Do what you need to do for you and what is going to make you happy. And you want to hear from Father Roy. Father Roy. Roy, do you have a message, please, for Lisa? We're so connected. Basically, it speaks for itself, but I'm going to tell you that the connection that you have with your dad is a strong connection. Little girls usually have very good connections with their dads. There's instances where they don't because of family issues or whatever, but I feel like you guys fought while he was still here in the physical world, and he's still fighting for you even on the other side. He says that you're going to feel certain ways if you're making the wrong decision. He's going to make you feel nauseous. Okay? But he's also saying that he's still very much connected to you. Okay? So watch for that, because he's saying that he's going to make you feel nauseous if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. Okay, Mari, you want to hear from your friend Doreen. Out, but I will finish the shuffle. Okay, that's too many. I will do one more shuffle, but 4 came out. That's too many. So I will do one more shuffle to see if maybe one of those will come out. Okay. Cornelius Flower Fairy. Oh boy. An offer. An offer is coming your way, Mary. Somebody's going to offer you something. Let's see what that is about. And the offer is going to come at a high price. So is it a good offer? Let's see. One came out already. We got leading the way, being a leader, helping others. Oh my gosh, again, way too many. There's about 8 cards there, you guys. Way too many. 1 or 2, please. For Mari. Why is a Cornelius Flower Fairy there? Oh, damn. There's another one also that fell in front of me. Yeah. Yep. Look at this. They came out together again. Okay, so you got the Cornelius Flower Fairy. A tempting offer is going to have a price. You got lead the way. It's always tea time, and investigate. What this is telling me is somebody is going to come to you with an offer of something. Look at, if you do this for me, I will do this for you, or let's do this together. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. They want you to be the fall guy. They want you to be the fall guy for something. And this has been talked about already. So whoever this person is that's in your life, I feel that you have already heard things about what they want to do, but they're going to try and involve you and offer you something, but it's going to come at a high price. If you, like, say somebody says, look, I broke up with my boyfriend. This is just hypothetical. I broke up with my boyfriend. I need you to get me a truck. You know, I don't got the money right now, but I'll pay you back at the end of the month. And you end up going there and they take not only their stuff, but some of their boyfriend's stuff. And, you know, that's a no-no. You're not allowed to take somebody else's stuff. And then come the end of the month, you don't get the money anyway for the truck. So it's coming all out of all your pocket. You're going to be the fall guy. They're going to blame you. for whatever this is that goes wrong. They're going to blame you. My computer just went out. That is weird. What's going on? Why did my screen just go black? Oh, okay. I'm going to say it right now, you guys. We've got high winds coming in with this storm. If I do lose connection, I will get back on and finish doing these reads. So you will have to look for them in the video tab. If my power goes out and I can't get back online right away, I will. I've got you all written down. Thank God I did that. But that is weird. Yeah, lights are going to be turned out for you because my whole computer screen, it's back now. It went black. So this is something that they've been discussing for a long time. And they're going to try and draw you into it. And you're going to be the fall guy. Don't do it. Really look into things that are going to be asked of you lately as favors. Because I feel like you're going to be used as a fall guy. Yeah, my screen just went black. And a minute or so later, it came back. It's weird. But I just want to let you guys know that if it does, I will record it and then upload it for whoever is left if my power goes out. We've got over 100-kilometer-an-hour winds right now, and it's not looking good out there. So they're saying that there could be downed trees and power lines. So let's get through this. You want to hear from your friend Doreen. You got 2. I'm standing right next to you. So this is somebody that you were very close to. I could feel it. It's almost like they want to continuously lead you and guide you and always be there for you, like the soft shoulder to land on, is what they're saying. But Doreen, for some reason, it feels like she needs to be around you to protect you. Okay? And it's not your fault. So I don't know how she passed, but to me, when I get this card, it's almost like you're holding on to some kind of guilt for her passing. And she's letting you know that it's not your fault, that there's nothing that you could have done any different. It would have happened. She still would have passed. Okay. But be careful of this because that's going to have a high price. They want to use you as a fall guy. So if anything goes wrong, they're going to put it onto you. And if there's money to be lent in the course of this, you won't get that money back. Northern Alaska. Sister Tabitha. I want to hear from your sister Tabitha. Northern Alaska. What do we have for you? Northern Alaska. What? I don't know why it's telling me, well, nothing else is coming out, but it was telling me to keep going. Mildew Fairy, cleanup time. Now this has a vast amount of things that this could be referring to. We will have to wait and get the cards that come out with it to see what's time to start cleaning things up, getting rid of stuff. I feel like things need to change somewhere, but let's see. We get some clarification on the Mildew Fairy. Follow your own good advice, yeah. All in the golden afternoon. Whoa. That one went fine. Yeah. So with the Mildew Fairy, you got the Mildew Fairy. Following your own good advice, all in the a golden afternoon, and choices. So, cleanup time generally tells me it's time to get out with the old, in with the new. Following your own good advice. I feel like you give advice to others, but when it comes to you, you don't follow your own advice. And that is holding you back from certain things. I feel like it's more like do as I say, not as I do. So it's time to set a new example. All in the golden afternoon. Conception. There's a pregnancy coming. Uh-oh. Northern. Somebody's going to become pregnant. There's a pregnancy coming. And choices. I think there's some choices surrounding this too. So I don't know if this is one of your children or somebody very close to you, that something has to change. Something has to be taken care of. Out with the old, in with the new, I kind of get. But we have something going on here with some kind of pregnancy. A new addition to the family that may not be in anybody's best interest. I don't know what the... I don't like getting too deep on these things, but there's some kind of pregnancy coming. Whether it's wanted or not, or whether the timing, but there's something negative around this pregnancy. Whether it's the timing, whether it's, I don't know. The message is not meant for me, but I'm seeing a pregnancy. And it's like you're giving somebody advice regarding it. And I don't think they're going to make the right choice. I'm going to leave that there because I don't like getting deep on what I'm seeing in stuff like that because it's personal. But I feel like somebody's not making right choices, and there's this pregnancy, and they're not even following their own advice, let alone yours. That's a whole cluster, you know what, going on. But that's something you should be aware of. And you want to hear from your sister, Tabitha. Tabitha, do you have a message, please, for Northern Alaska? Tabitha. I'm going to take this because I feel this one wanted to come out. We'll give it one more shuffle just to make sure. Oh. But I do feel that this one wanted to come out too, so we are going to take it. I'm so much better now. Okay, so Tabitha, this is your sister. So I don't know what's going on. She says that she was very confused when she was here in the physical world, and she didn't know how to deal with things. So she's saying that you're wondering how she's doing up there, or are the things that ailed her in the physical world still ailing her now there? She says no, it's much better. I'm standing right next to you. She's telling you that she's always around you. Even though that she's no longer here in the physical world, she still feels very much connected and close to you, and watching over you. Okay? But this is what I'm concerned about. I don't want to get too deep in it, but there's some choices that are going to have to be made, and I'm going to leave that there. You should know what that's about. Girly girl. Oh, I could really use a miracle right now. Well, you got a girly girl. Oh, you were a cue back. Okay, I don't even remember what your read said, my dear. I'm sorry. My memory is horrible. Okay, so what's this? Northern Akashic. My other sister is pregnant. Kid's father leaves to his ex-wife in 5 days. Oh. Okay. All I've been doing is taking care of everyone else. No physical help and getting rid of everything I've been hanging on to for 30 years. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a lot of things that you just got to let go of and step back from and let people deal with their own issues. Because I feel like even though you've extended your hand, they don't even follow the advice you give them anyway. So it's almost like wasting your breath. Okay, Shauna Barrerio. Let's see what we have for you, Shauna. And you want to hear from Jorge. You want a message from heaven from Jorge. Oh. You got two that came out. We're going to take them. Okay, so we got the sewer mermaid and we got the clockwork pumpkin. Okay, so the clockwork pumpkin, it's almost like, for me, before we get the clarification cards, it's almost like at midnight everything falls apart. So it's like everything is going well, and then all of a sudden it falls apart. But it's almost like the sewer mermaid talks about sexuality and stuff like that. So it's oh my gosh, hang on a second, you guys. Well, when I tell you that it is windy, this is, I don't know, somebody's that looks like a top just came flying by and hit my living room window. That's how windy it is out there. So let me get rid of this. Thank God it wasn't nothing heavier than plastic. It just came by and hit right at my front window. This is where my office is, and I've got a huge front window. Whew. Get your heart racing. Yes, it did. I am very sorry about that, Shauna. Scared the gajeebies out of me. All I seen was this big black thing, and it's like I've been watching the war in Ukraine, and it's like I'm paranoid about stuff like that. But yeah, it just come flying at my window. Scared the hell out of me. Yeah, did you hear it hit? Oh. Okay, so let's see why the clockwork pumpkin and the sewer fairy is there for you, Shauna. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to clear the cards. Okay, so we got the clockwork pumpkin. Something coming and going, almost like, you know how like at midnight you turn back into the worker instead of the princess. And I got the sewer mermaid, something about sexuality. Can't go back to yesterday about being present in the present and mortality. So something, to me, it's almost like there's something that's going on that just keeps like a cycle again, repeating itself. And no matter what you do, no matter what you change, it always comes back to this. So it's like a cycle that needs to be broken. Okay. You can't go back to yesterday. So I believe that this is talking about some kind of relationship. And no matter how much you are going to do and try in this, it's just not going to happen. It's at a dead end. And it may be time to just let that go. So this could be a relationship or this could be a friendship. But I just feel like a vicious circle going round and round, and then it's good for a bit, and then something else happens. And it's holding you back, okay? It's really holding you back from going forward in life. Always questioning whether another chance should be given, or let's try this again type thing. I just keep it. It's just going to continue to go round and round in circles. So it's better to just let it go. And a message from Jorge. Jorge, do you have a message, please, for Shauna? Message, please, for Shauna. Ooh. Okay, my mind is free. So we don't know how Jorge passed, but you do. And I feel that there was a lot of things. I almost feel like there was an error that was done because there was just too much things on his mind. Too many things interfering with. It's like I can't keep my mind straight on something. It's I start on this and I go to this and I go to this and I go to this and nothing ever gets done. I feel like there was a lot of problems with maybe memory or him not wanting to remember certain things. But I feel that there was a lot behind going on that people didn't even know. But he's letting you know now that whatever that was ailing him here in the physical world and messing his mind up, it's gone. He's free of it now. It's not affecting him anymore. And that he's now free to go forward with a clear mind and clear conscience. Sorry, you guys. I just got to check this. Okay. Okay, Shauna, so that was for you. So Marie Burks. Marie, my girl, you are up. Okay, before I start, Marie, I've got to go up and close my window in my bedroom because I just heard something fall. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, things off my dresser went everywhere. I got a mess up there. Okay, Marie Burks. Okay, it looks like I may have time for a few more. I've got Marie and then 3 more to do. So I will be taking a couple of more. If anybody else would like to get their super chat in for a read, if maybe my sister can put up the instructions, please. And I will only be taking maybe 2, 3, maybe tops. Okay, Marie Burks, Dried Flower Fairy, Sweet Memories. Sweet Memories. Okay, let's see. Clarification on the sweet memories, please. For Marie Burks. Ooh. Okay, let's see what you got, Marie. Okay, so we got laws, not justice. Forget who you are and follow your own good advice. So, memories, I think, are going to come back and haunt you. Something from the past is going to come back up, and you're going to feel some kind of need to act on something that's come up again from the past. I believe it's going to be something that you felt you weren't you weren't treated fairly. And it's almost like you're going to have a chance to have things turned right. Okay, forgetting who you are. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. So it's almost like you're going to give somebody another chance to make things right with you that maybe wronged you from the past. Because I believe that this is somebody that you were really close to, and something happened that just ended the friendship quick. It happened quick. I think they're going to come back into your life, and they're going to ask for forgiveness, and they're going to try and make things right. But follow your good advice. Make sure that you protect yourself, so whatever this was that happened is not repeated by this person. Okay, so really do your research on listen to what this person is saying. Okay, because I feel like even though they're coming back and they're trying to make things right, there might be ulterior motives in doing so. Okay, so message from Grandma Jane. Message from Grandma Jane, please. For Marie. There's one. Ooh, you got 3. Take this one. It came out. I have no more earthly worries. So whatever this was that was bothering Jane in the physical world, she's letting you know that those are no longer of an issue. I feel like almost like she didn't attain everything that she wanted to while she was still here in the physical world. And she says, I've got everything that I need now. Okay, no more worries. Okay, she's also sending you the red rose. She's sending her love and letting you know, don't waste your time on earth. Okay, there's no time where I am. So you don't have to hurry and rush to get things done. Take your time, do them right. Because time only matters on earth, not once you cross over. And my candle just went out, so I will be relighting that. Okay, and then again, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So with this, when I get this when I get it in a message from heaven, it's almost like you're still confused as to how she passed or why she passed. And she's letting you know that everything happens for a reason. Okay, so even though you may not understand it or don't understand the timing or how it happened, she says everything happens for a reason. So this is acceptance. Okay, and she's also saying that she has no more worries. Okay, so it was almost like a blessing the way that it happened. Okay, let me relight my candle, you guys, before I continue. We have to have our candle going. Have to have our candle going. Okay. I don't like these new candles that I got. They burn really quick. Okay, so that was for you, Marie. Hello, Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham, you want to hear from Donnie? Bubsy B. Thank you, Bubsy. I am doing okay. Thank you for asking. And you want a message from Daryl? I've gotcha. Okay, let me just check to make sure. I've got room for one more. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Gypsy Lola. Gypsy Lola. I want to hear from Dad Tony. Thank you, Daz. Dad Tony. Gypsy Lola. Let's see what we got for you. And I don't know how many are there, but there's a couple. Okay, we got the Sea Storm. And we got the Dress of Alchemy. Okay, whenever we get anything water, it's deep emotional feelings. Okay, with the Sea Storm is trying to stay like almost like calm amongst the chaos. So there's a lot of deep emotional feelings coming into something, and it's with the Dress of Alchemy, it's something about somebody trying to gain some kind of power, almost like a power struggle. So let's see. Let's see what that is. Let's see what is surrounding that. No, let's get some clarification, please, on the Sea Storm and the Dress of Alchemy for Gypsy Lola. Gypsy Lola. Gypsy Lola. Oh my God. Messages for the rabbit. Being of service. Being of service. Clarification, please, on the Sea Storm and the Dress of Alchemy. Clarification, please. And I feel like this one wanted to come out. We're going to continue with the shuffle, though. Okay, so we've got something about deep emotional feelings, common chaos, and somebody wanting to take power, either away from something or give power to something. But I got the messages for the White Rabbit. Okay, so it's like somebody's going to ask you, I believe, for something, and it's going to cause a lot of arguments. And it's almost like you don't want to turn anybody away. Like when somebody comes to you wanting help or whatever, you want to try and help them. But I feel like in doing so, it's going to cause some emotional conflict with maybe a significant other with this. And I've got the nonsense and I've got the believe. So it's almost like this is going to come out of the blue. From somebody that you never expected would ever come to you for any kind of help or advice. And I feel almost like it's... I feel almost like it's a setup of some kind. Or trying to get you to say or do something for them that's going to cause problems for you. It's almost like they're doing it out of jealousy to cause some problems with you in your relationship. Almost like, haha, watch. That's where the power struggle is coming in. It's almost like, yeah, watch this. So it's almost like they're going to come at you like they're a good friend, but I think it's a setup to try and make you look foolish or to cause problems within your relationship. So you're going to have to be careful of that. Hang on. I don't know why this keeps going off. I don't know. But it's irritating me. So I'm just going to turn it right off. So you want a message from your dad, Tony. This is the father-daughter bond. We're soulmates. So this is also telling me he's become your guardian angel, which is going to watch over you, guide you. Basically, he's saying what's connected at the soul can never be torn apart, even through death. Wants you to know that he is still very much connected to you, and I believe he's become your spirit guide. Okay? So he's going to be there to help guide you through life. He's going to give you little things that are going to happen that are going to remind you of your dad. And only you are going to understand them. He's very specific with that. He says only you are going to understand it. So when something happens around you, possibly when you're not doing something right, something's going to happen that's going to automatically remind you of your dad. And he says that's him. Look up guardian angels, okay? And how you can connect on a better level with your guardian angels. You can just Google it. There's a lot of sites out there that give you some good information on how you can connect with your spirit guide, because I believe your dad has become your spirit guide and your guardian angel. He's like just surrounding you. Okay, Shawnee Peasy. Okay, and that is going to be the last. Shawnee Peasy, that is the last one. It's now closed for good. And you want to hear from Nene. I have it, sister. You've got the miracle. Okay, you know what? I've got to do this again because I just seen something pop up in chat in caps, so I had to look at it. Des, don't worry about it. I have it on my StreamYards. It doesn't disappear on my StreamYards, so I do have it. Shawnee PC wants to hear from Nene. Okay. So, Cat H wants to hear from stepson David. Cat H. Fairy of the Highlands, it's time to be brave. Okay, so let's see why that is there for you. Cat. Why is that there for you? Ooh. Why is that there for Cat H, please? Oh, always tea time, people talking. Saying the same things over and over and over. What are the cards, you guys? Fairy Tale of the Highlands, why is it there for Cat H, please? Okay, so you got always tea time. I wonder what's going to happen next. And don't forget who you are. Basically, it's time to be brave. Okay, the Fairy of the Highlands. You see her there with her sword. It's almost like a constant battle with something. People talking and talking and talking, repetitive, over and over and over. It's like beating a dead horse. It's like you're fed up. You're fed up with hearing. I think that there's a lot of rumors. I'm getting rumors. So I'm hearing that somebody's spreading a lot of rumors. It's repetitive over and over. But now it's time to stand up and say enough's enough. So I think you're really going to have to take the initiative and shut this person down, because this person is just going to continue with, I'm getting narratives and theories and just things that are not true. Gossip, a lot of gossiping going on. And it's like you just keep hearing it over and over and over and over. They won't let it be. You're going to have to stand up for this, okay? Because it's like, what is coming next? It's always like another day. What the hell is this person going to say next? And I feel like it's almost, I've got a male in the background. So I don't know if this is your stepson David's, if he's somebody close to him or was close to him, because I feel that there's there's somebody here trying to keep things straight, and you see the other cat in the back here. Just, it's hard to see on this camp. There. Whoops, I just had it. See that cat in the back with its teeth showing right here? Teeth showing and just all the time, like just always. And I think it's the same person. It's almost like they're trying to change memories. So when I get that with this, it's almost like they're trying to tell a different story of them what actually happened. And you need to keep this straight, because this person is just like nasty, trying to be almost like a spotlight. They want the spotlight on them. It's time to shut that down. So I don't know if that's centered around maybe your stepson David's death, but I feel like there's a lot of gossiping going on, and it's coming from one person, and it's just round and round, the same things over and over, and then adding things and making up things, and like enough's enough. I think you're going to have to bite the bullet and finally say enough is enough and put an end to it. I'm with the rest of the family. So I don't know what other family members have crossed on before him, but he is letting you know that they were there to welcome him to the other side and took him to the other side. And he is now surrounded by the rest of the family. So they are surrounding him in loving arms. They are taking care of him, and they are letting him transition, helping him with the transition. So he is well protected up there, and he is with the rest of the family. Okay, Kate Bell wants to hear from Anne. Kate Bell, oh. We want to hear from Anne. Ooh. Okay, we got Witch at the End of the World and Strangely Lonely. With the Witch at the End of the World, talks about something ending and a new beginning. With Strangely Lonely, talks about holding on too tight. So what I'm getting from this so far is that there's something that should be ending. Something has to come to an end for this new beginning to start. And it's like you're not ready to let it go. It's time to let it go. Let's see what this is about. What is this about? The Strangely Lonely and the Witch at the End of the World. What is this about, please? Get clarification. Yeah, the nonsense, yeah. This one is going to come out. Sorry. I'm losing the grip on my hand's starting to cramp up again. Okay. So, with this, something has to come to an end, and I think you're holding on to this way too tight. You know it's not good for you, but you're still holding on and trying to make things better. It's time. You got to let it end. There's a new beginning that's coming for you, but you're not going to receive it unless you let go. Okay, so there's something you need to let go of. I've got the nonsense. I've got the curious and curious here, and keeping your temper. So I feel like whatever this is, it's supposed to be ending. You're not happy about it, but it's for the best, and you're just not seeing it right now, and that's why you're holding on too tight. You don't see why this is no good for you at this point, but it's not, okay? I think that there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. I also feel like people are hiding stuff from you. Excuse me. Hiding stuff from you and knowing stuff, and these are our friends that know stuff that aren't telling you the truth about something. Be very careful of that, and then keeping your temper, because I do think it's going to come out. So I do think that there's something that's going to come out. You need to let go of this, because it's for the best that you let go, because there's something bigger and better coming, and that can't come in until you let go of this. You're holding on way too tight. If it was meant to be, it wouldn't be so hard to hang on to. Okay, Okay, so you want to have a message from Anne. I'm just a thought away. And here we go with an animal. So I don't know if this is an animal that recently passed. It generally tells me that they're speaking about a loved animal and child that they've left behind. But I'm almost getting a feeling that with this read, it's almost like they're with their beloved animal, and I'm seeing a child. So I don't know if there is a beloved pet and child that has also crossed over, but I'm getting that feeling that this is not in the physical world this time, that this is in the afterworld. And also that, again, you just got to sit and meditate, go to a quiet place, because she's around you and she's going to give you signs. She says she's not strong enough. She's not strong enough yet. I don't know why that is. So, but she's saying she's not strong enough yet. She wants to do something. She wants to move something. She says that she was always playing pranks on you, and she's trying, but she's not strong enough yet. So watch for that. She's going to pull a prank or something on you. So I don't know what that's going to mean to you, Kate. But she's going to try to pull a prank on you. Okay, Crazy Graham and wants to hear from Donnie. Cornivus, Flower Fairy, oh gosh. And Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Eeks. Eek. Eek. See the face? Eek. Cornivus Flower Fairy talks about an offer being offered, but it's going to come at a high price. With that, we got the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. Be happy. Never mind about this offer. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know what's going to come out in the next cards, but it should follow suit with what I'm saying right now. Do not take this deal. You're going to be offered something, and it's going to come at a high price. And the price is going to be a lot higher than you could ever imagine if you take this deal. There's something being offered to you. Be thankful with what you got, because sometimes things come in pretty packages that aren't very good for you. I expect these cards to follow right along with that. And this is a very strong feeling I'm getting from this. So let's see why the I can't say it. Cornivorous flower. Okay. An offer comes at a very high price. And the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Why are these here for Crazy Graham, please? Why are those there for Crazy Graham? Why are those there for Graham, please? Set your course. Grow up. Don't forget who you are. Look at the faces. You see the faces? Look at the faces. Okay? See that cat? Oh, get ya. This, whatever this offer is that is going to be, look at the flames in the back of this. Okay? Whatever this offer is, do not take it, no matter how good it sounds or how good they put sugar on shit. Don't fall for it. Okay? This is somebody who's trying to take advantage of you. They're trying to offer you something that looks really, really good. And I'm telling you, if you take this offer, or if you do this, it's going to have detrimental effects down the pipe. just be happy. Just be happy with the way you are. This could be somebody coming in and going like, ah, let me take all that old computer stuff. And this is just hypothetically, just to give you an idea of how I'm trying to, what I'm seeing. Somebody, hey, look at that beat up old car that's like 5 years old. And look at this. I'll trade you this brand new car. It's only 2 years old. I'll give you this car and we'll just trade for your car. Meanwhile, the engine's blown or about to blow in the new car. And you're going to end up with no car. That's like a hypothetical. So this is what I mean. There's going to be something offered to you. Do not take it. Do not take it. It's going to have detrimental effects. Be happy with what you have. Setting your course, okay? Have a plan and make sure you keep yourself going in the right direction, okay? There's always going to be people that want what you have. Growing up, wanting to experience rejection, purposely used. So I feel like this is somebody going to be younger. Like I'm thinking around the 30 to 40 age. That's going to try and pull this one over on you. And this could be somebody that you know very well that is going to try and take advantage of you. And don't forget who you are. Like, you're smarter than that, okay? This person, oh, friends like that, we don't need enemies, because I do think it's somebody you know. Okay, so Donnie, do you have a message, please? Okay, so the first one that came out, there's no such thing as death. Even though he has crossed over to the other side, I feel like he's always reaching out to try and help others that are still here in the physical world. I feel like a lot of people call out to him for help. And I think that he has come to you in your dreams. And he says, pay attention to those dreams. Okay. And he's also asking your forgiveness for something. And I'm believing right now that this is a forgiveness for leaving you when you needed him. I'm getting the feeling like he needed to do something to you, for you. He needed to do something for you. Maybe you asked him to do something, but he never got a chance to do it. So he's asking for forgiveness for that. That he left before he could do that for you. Okay, and we got Bubsby. Hang on a second here. Oh my gosh, Cat H, I'm sorry about that. Kate Bell. Makes sense. She was a dog lover. Okay. Yeah, you were the one before. So the dog on the pier, right, with the little girl. They give you validation in some way so that you know this was meant for you. So she was a dog lover with that dog and the little girl. There's something with the little girl. That's the read that was yours. Like I said, my memory is crap, you guys. Where the little girl and the dog are sitting on the pier. There's also a young female that she has too with her. So Bubsby, let's see what is surrounding you, Bubsby. Don't fall on the floor. Let me grab that. Two little witches. Strangely lonely. Okay, so we got strangely lonely and we got the two little witches. So you're holding on way too tight to something. And the two little witches is clearing out space. So maybe a move. Maybe a move. Are you looking to move? Because I see cleaning out spaces, which tells me that you need more space, or the space that you are in is not fit for you anymore. And I'm not saying not fit like there's no water or something, but it's not good for your mental health or for you right now. So let's get some clarification on this. Bubsby, for you, my dear. Becoming braver, yeah. Fresh perspectives. Yeah, I see a move coming. Or you want to move, one of the two. But I see a move. Oh, there's 4 now. Oh, okay. Okay, so, and that's not unusual for 4 cards to come out when 2 come out in the main. So I've got the 2 little witches that talks about space cleaning, needing more space, wanting more space, change of residence type thing. The strangely lonely, hanging on too tight. So there's something that's keeping you there that you need to move forward from. Excuse me. Give me 1 second, please. Sorry about that. For the first time in a bit, I was about ready to cough. Okay, so becoming braver. It's always tea time. You can't go back to yesterday and set your course. So I feel like there's been too much said and done. You need a change. And I feel like this is almost like changing residences or changing of a relationship. And I feel like it's you that's holding on to this way too tight, and you're almost smothering yourself by doing so. And it's like you need a fresh perspective. Okay. People are always going to talk. I think you're worried about your reputation. If you do just move on from this, I feel like you're worried that people are going to start talking about your reputation. Don't worry about that, because the people that know you and love you are not going to believe the lies and the gossip. Okay. With you can't go back to yesterday and set your course. It's time to think of the future, the present and the future. Maybe what was good for you in the past is no longer good for you. And I think this is what you're holding on to way too tight. The thought of the way things should have been, but they're not. And I don't see them changing anytime soon. Setting your course is write down the pros and cons of staying where you are and going forward. Okay, because I think that there's a lot of things that you wish for that you're not going in that direction. You need to start going in that direction, which brings me back to this. I feel like there's a move. So if you've been contemplating a move or the ending of living with somebody else, I think now's the time to do that, because there's a direction that you need to go in. And you want to hear from Daryl. You want to hear from Daryl. Okay, so the first one that came out is, it's beautiful where I am. He's showing me something beautiful. I feel this is connected with this. It's like where you are now isn't good enough. He wants it to be beautiful, like where he is. It's almost like I'm getting a feeling that he is, I don't know how to say that. It's almost, even though there's good memories there, there's also some bad. And that's why he wants you in a better place. I do still believe that this has to do with moving. The earth is our school. Being taught lessons. There's lessons to learn by what we've learned. By what we've done, there's lessons to learn. He's almost taking it on his own sayings with these cards here. It's almost like you've learned your lessons already, but he wants you to be in a beautiful place like he is. And I'm not saying he wants you to die. He doesn't feel that this is good enough for you. And he wants you to get out of there, move past it. If that makes sense to you, I can only tell you what I'm getting. So he wants you to move past where you are. That could be living. I'm feeling like a change of address needs to happen. I don't know why, but that's what I was getting. Okay. Shawnee Peasy, and you want to hear from Nene. That came out quick. That come out real quick. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. I will keep it because it hit the floor. But the first one is a miracle, okay? And we got the miracle and you see the dark wings. So something that you never thought would ever come your way or that would ever happen for you is going to happen, but there's going to be a cost. Working too hard, angel of time. And then we got the storm angel, also collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. Somebody's going to be pissed off. So something is going to come your way, but I also see that there is somebody, the storm angel is very emotional feelings. Also, it's going to change up on you. Somebody's going to change up on you. And I feel like you're going to have to work really hard to gain back whatever this is that you're going to lose. I feel like you're going to get a miracle, but in getting a miracle, you're going to lose something. And I feel like it may take some work to get that back, whatever that may be. Let's see. Let's go into the clarification. Let's go into the, here's one right away. Wanting to be queen. Somebody could be jealous of this miracle that you're getting. And I won't be surprised at how many cards come out with this because there's 3 that came out there. And let's see what comes out for you. Yeah, I knew that was, okay. Okay, so with this, I see a miracle happening. Something that you've always wanted is coming, but it's going to come with a price. You're going to lose something. And whatever this is that you lose, you're going to have to work hard to gain back. So this could be a friendship, a relationship. It could be something material. You're going to go for this miracle, but you're going to lose something. And it's going to take a while to get it back. Wanting to be queen. Okay, so we got wanting to be queen, all must have prizes, and follow your own good advice. So what this is saying here, all must have prizes. To get this, you have to lose something. So to get the prize, you're going to lose something. You will regain that back, but it's going to take some time and some hard work. This is also like you can't please everybody. You got to please yourself first, because if you're not happy with yourself or your situation or conditions, you're not going to be happy with anybody else. It's almost like it's a freedom for you. This, whatever this miracle is coming. And even though it's good for you, it may not be good for others. Okay. So that's where it comes in, that you're not good. There's going to be somebody that you piss off by accepting this miracle in your life. Okay. And it's just like, make sure you follow your own advice. Put yourself in the position where, with accepting this, that you're giving advice to somebody that may be accepting this, you got to follow your own advice, because you do have good advice and you do give others good advice. You just have a hard time following your own good advice. You need to do that, especially with this situation, because somebody's going to be pissed off at what you, almost like jealous over this miracle that is coming into. It's something that you've wanted for a long time. It's going to happen and it's going to piss somebody off. So, nay. Ooh. See this? There's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. She's extending the red rose. She doesn't want you to waste your time on earth. Okay? Never mind about who's going to be angry, who's going to be upset. And I do feel that this is all connected. So basically, don't waste your time here. Okay? Because you're not going to have a time to do it once you've crossed over. There's no time. Time is nothing over there. Here it is. So you only got a limited amount of time to achieve your goals and, you know, your dash. If you don't know what the dash is, Google it. What are you going to do with your dash? Make your life the best that it can be, no matter what is going to happen here. This person will come around in time, but it's going to take a lot of work. But I feel like there's somebody there, and it's another female that's going to be really upset over this blessing that you are going to receive. But she'll come around, okay? So take care of it. Do what you need to do while you have your time on earth here, because once you cross over, none of this is going to matter, but it's going to matter how you've lived your life and how you've dealt with things like this that come up in your life. Okay. So that is the read, you guys. Look at that, 2:30. Woohoo! So there we are, you guys. We got through it. You are very welcome. I didn't miss anybody. I don't. What's this one? Sunny. Sunny. Did I not do Sunny for Sean? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Never mind. I'm going to erase that one. I don't know why I had it there, but I had it at the bottom of the page. I'll make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, so I will look in chat for a minute or two. Oh, you're very welcome, Sherry. Oh boy. Carol M. So did I do your read, Carol M? Did I do a read for Carol M? Carol M. No, I didn't do a read. Oh, you want to hear? Well, Carol, I've got time for one more. If you want to put in your super chat, I will do that for you. I would love to hear from my junior high school friend, Rosemarie, who was murdered in February 1973. Her body was found, but the murderer wasn't. Oh, I can't do. Never mind. If you want to read like that done, Carol, you can email me. That would be a paid private read. None of that information is Okay, who heard something else just hit my window? Give me a second, you guys. What was that? Okay, well, all the neighbors are going to love me because now I've got somebody's lid for something, a green one now. So I got a black one and I've got a green one. The neighbors are all going to love me. They're all going to come looking for their stuff. You're very welcome. I just see another one. That one hit just below the window. It didn't actually hit the window. I would be scared that that one would have broken it. I asked Sylvia Brown 3 times at her shows, but she wasn't helpful. Well, Carol M., if you want to email me, we can do a paid private read for you and get you some answers. Varushka Nidu, I still added a like to the video. God bless everyone and stay safe. Thank you, Varushka. Thank you so much. I don't think I read for you. Just to let you know, if you guys do want a reading, the ones coming in late, they start at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. And I've been at it for just over 3 hours. So, yeah, but even that one, thank you, Kat H, for putting that up. But that, what she's asking for, I would not be able to do in just a mini. That would not cover it. Like, I wouldn't be able to get enough information. In the minis, it's just, I open up for any spirit that has a message for you guys who are asking. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get certain answers, like to ask specific questions. So for stuff like that, she would need a full read. But thank you, Kat H. I love you. Shawnee Paisy, you are very welcome. Carol M. You're very welcome. Marie, I love you. And thank you. Marie, you're very welcome. Yeah, she just came in. Yeah. But the questions that she wants answered wouldn't be answered in a mini like this. She would need a full read. Did you hear that one, Says? It was like, boom. So it's like, I'm going to have, oh, there, look, there goes somebody's blue box flying down the street. Everybody's losing all their crap. So thank you, sister, for reminding me to go out and get my shovels because they would have been gone by now. Like the wind has gotten really bad. Need shutters, yeah. Okay, let me just take this off. If there is anybody in that wants to throw a super chat up for a mini read, I do still have about 20 minutes. I didn't think I'd get through all of them. Hey, Bubsby, my fellow Canadian. Yeah, the other one hit dead smack, Des. You know, my big front window by my office desk there, it hit that. Neighbors need to secure their... I don't think anybody was prepared for what was coming today. It's bad. Like, I'm worried about the power going out more than anything, and I've got the memorial to do. So you watch, I'm going to go and jump in the shower. I got to start getting ready at around 3 because we're going to have a dinner and everything afterwards. But I can just see me getting in the shower because I've diddle-daddled and procrastinated, getting in the shower and the power go out. And it's going to be like there. Now what? Huh? Does the treasures of finding Willow? Yeah, oh yeah. I've got the lids of everybody in the neighborhood's crap on my front porch. On my I got a fairly huge front porch. I've got a huge back deck, and big backyard. I've got to get out there this spring because this winter has been brutal, and I've got huge limbs that have come off the trees and everything. Carol M. Carol M. Carol M. And you want to, here's my dying endeavor to figure out who would harm her. She was a good girl. Carol M. Okay, what I'm going to do, Carol, you're going to need a full read on this. So you're going to have to email me, and I will take $10 off your read. I will pull a couple cards right now just to see if we can get anything on it, but that is something you are going to need a full read on. I can't get that in depth. Like, I would be here for the next hour. Marie. Serious? Every read so far is saying someone from a past is going to come back and try and apologize. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. So Carol M, just give me a minute here. I'm just resting my voice a little bit. Actually, I'm not going to lie. I'm having a puff of my cigarette and a drink of my coffee, and then I will pull a few cards to see if we can see anything regarding that. I will have to ask some very specific questions. And like I said, in the mini reads, that generally information like that does not come out. You would need an in-depth read, which is a paid private read. Also, I'm going to let you know that spirit doesn't always give you what you want. They give you what you need. Okay? But I will pull some cards for you. I gotta see what deck. Just give me a second because I want to pick the right deck for that. I gotta get these decks out of the way. Okay, I'm going to use, I guess putting my camera on would help. I'm going to use my dark mirror, okay, just because of the questions that you've asked. and see if we can get an answer as to why they would want to harm her, because that may give you an indication of who harmed her. Okay? Give me a second, please. Connect with her. Change of my card can change. Joe Gabriel, Joe Raphael. Please come forward with my ancestors to bring out the answers to the questions that we would like to receive. Carol M. would like to know. Hang on, I just got to scroll up here. Carol M. Carol M. would like to know why Rosemarie Lewandowski was murdered in February of 1973. Why they would want to harm her, because that may lead to who harmed her. Why would they want to harm her? Carol M. You have to email me. If one of my mods could please put up my email address, email me, and the private reads are paid by PayPal. Your super chat did go through, and that's why I'm going to pull some cards. I'm pulling some cards for you right now with the questions that we asked. That's my ancestors. So please let us know who would want to harm Rose. Why would they want to harm her? Could you please give us something that would give us an indication of maybe who did it? If we can find out why, it would give us an indication as to who. In 1973, she was murdered. Okay. Carol M. I've got addicted, and I've got perchance to dream. I feel that this was somebody that she knows. I also feel that this is a retaliation. I feel that with these cards coming out, it is somebody that felt she wronged them, stabbed them in the back. You can see all the arrows in the back. But this is also somebody she trusted. So this is somebody she knows. It's a male. And you can see what's going on in this picture. I've got two males almost fighting over something. So I don't know if this is... right now I'm seeing... this is one male, if you can see the card. One male trying to choke out another. So this could almost be like somebody messing around when they shouldn't have been. And somebody... let me just get a couple more cards, because I'm feeling that this is a relationship gone bad almost. Today for tomorrow, yeah. And calling the storm. There's a lot going on here. I feel that she might have been involved in another extramarital or a relationship she shouldn't have been in. Today for tomorrow, it's almost like, I don't care what happens today. We'll deal with that kind of tomorrow. We'll change this up for that. This could be the other person she might have been involved in, or the other person's significant other that called in the storm. So somebody was very upset over some kind of relationship she was having and felt stabbed in the back. Betrayed. Stabbed in the back. And I think that this is somebody that she was very much in love with and maybe had wanted for a long time. But I've got the two males fighting. But I've also got a female coming in and calling a storm. So I don't know if she maybe came out clean to somebody about an affair, or she was involved in an affair. Like I said, we will need an in-depth reading to figure this all out. But I do feel that this is over somebody messing with somebody they shouldn't have been. So I don't know if it's because she was involved that this with another guy, or she brought this information out that somebody was messing around who shouldn't have been. But this is what it's about. So she could have brought out an affair somebody was having. But I do believe that she knows the person who murdered her. And it's almost like, you stabbed me in the back. And there's a female that brought on a storm. So that's what I can give you. I do believe that she knows whoever murdered her. Carol. Oh my gosh, see? Yes, this will be up on my page. If you don't find it as soon as you click on my page, you may have to click on the video tab for today's date, and it will be here. But I'm telling you that, and you just said it there, she was literally stabbed in her back. Sorry, I'm just relighting my cigarette again. Let me just see what else you said. Okay. Well, like I said, Carol, you would need me to do an in-depth read on this to figure it all out. But I do feel that there's a triangle going on. Somebody felt that they were betrayed. But she knows who did it. And it's a male. But a female called that storm on. So for you to say, yeah, she was literally stabbed in the back, there's a validation. So for the minis, that's about what I can bring out right now, my dear. Like I said, you would need an in-depth read for me to bring out all the information that is there. Oh, thanks, Kat. Okay, so you said the stab in her back was what the inquest stated. No autopsy was performed. Yeah. So that coming out is just a validation that I've connected with the right person for the right circumstance. There's a lot more there, but you would need a full read. And you can do that through email to me. Just sometimes if this is like, I'm feeling like there was direct evidence of how she died. So that could be why there was no autopsy performed. If it lined up with witness statements or statements from other people, if that all lined up, they wouldn't perform an autopsy. If there's, like, if you see somebody laying on the ground and they've got a gunshot wound to the head, well, you know how they died, right? They died of a gunshot wound to the head. There's no question of how they died. Usually an autopsy is performed to tell why or how somebody died. You're very welcome, Carol. Des, if you could put up my email, please. Carol, you can email me for a full private read. Don't tell me anything more about it, though, Carol. If you do want a full read on it, the less information that I have, the better. Just like I did here, I knew nothing. All I knew is that your friend was murdered and they hadn't found the murderer and the year that she was murdered. That's about all I need. Any other information I'd rather not have, because it just validates even more when the information does come out for you. The less information I have, the better. I need the basic minimum, but like their name, stuff like that. Sometimes the year, because it gives a better connection of who I want to connect to. Hi, Simply Susan. Oh, I love you. You're here now. That's all that matters. So good to see your smiling face. Okay, you guys, with that, I am going to wrap it up. Like I said, I've got to get ready for this memorial. I just got to write that down. It's not going to be an easy night, so I just want to go and have a nice hot shower before the power decides to go out. And get this over and done with. Like I said, for those of you who haven't seen, this is my husband who was murdered 28 years ago today. So today has been a very trying day for me to begin with. So I'm going to go and have my shower and get ready for this memorial that we're having and the dinner. Get to see some more of his family that I usually don't get to see. Oh, thank you, Cat H. Like I said, it's been 28 years. It's not that it gets easier. It just gets easier to deal with. And it's going to help being surrounded by everybody too. So I love you too, sis. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. Thank you. Oh, it will go well. We all love each other, so. Oh, thank you, Bubsby. Oh, I love you, girl. Thank you. So with that being said, you guys, I do have to get going, jump in the shower, get going. Oh, thank you, Carol. He was very handsome, very handsome. I love him to death. Thank you so much, Kate Bell. Yeah, it's actually really warm out. That's the scary part, that it's warmed up because I know what's coming. It changes within minutes. So thank you, Flyer Bee, Spirit Moon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mary. Love you guys. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, if anything does pop off this week is going to be, oh gosh, let me get my calendar out here. Oh, let me turn off my camera so you guys don't have to look at all my sloppy writing. Tuesday, there's motions hearing for Trezell and Jacqueline West. For those of you who are following that, I may be in late on it. It's not going to start till 11 o'clock my time. And I have blood work and all kinds of things for this physical that I had done. I've got to get a bunch of blood work and x-rays done. So I will be gone. I have to be there at noon. So I will get back home as soon as I can to jump on and bring you up-to-date information regarding that. That is on Tuesday. And then Thursday, we have the Barrymore motions. That is at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. That goes on, but we cannot get direct information from tweets or anything like that because it's not allowed in the courtroom. But anything that I do find out with filings and stuff like that, I will bring you up to date with that. And don't forget, I'm also waiting for the filings to be put into the record regarding what the judge is going to rule on this dismissal that's being asked for. What else was it? There was something else. Hang on. Yeah, Trezell and Jacqueline are going for an arraignment. So I've got that. And then, boy, The following week is packed full. We have Letitia's pretrial and readiness conference on the 17th. On the 18th, we have the Chad Daybell motions to hear. And then on the 23rd of March, we have Chad Daybell again with more motions. Letitia's trial is going to start on March 28th, and I believe I can stream it. As far as I know right now, I can stream it. But here's where things are going to get tricky, you guys. For you guys that are following all these different trials. We know the Barry Morphew trial is not going to be streamed, which is good, because it starts on the 28th of March. So from the 28th of March until, I believe, the 1st or 4th of April, or maybe even later, they may start the actual trial with him, because there's going to be a jury selection. So the jury selection for Barry Morphew starts on March 28th, same day that Letitia Stouch's trial starts. Letitia's trial is going to be, I'm going to be able to stream that for you guys. And then on the 29th, Barry has more motions. So it's packed filled, you guys. Also, before I forget, there may be movement in the Lori Vallow thing. I've got wind of that. So I will be looking into all that tomorrow, you guys. And whatever is going on with that, I will bring it to you if I can get the verified information. I've just got information right now, secondhand, that there's some kind of motion. And I'm not saying like a court motion, but there's some waves being made in the Lori Vallow case. Let me just see here. Make sure. Yeah, I haven't got any of that information back yet, but I am waiting on that information. So as soon as I can get verified information saying that what I've been told is verified, then I will bring it to you guys. Let me see. Anything else? That's pretty much where we're at right now. So Letitia and Chad and Barry and Trezell and Jacqueline are all being dealt with this month. So it's going to be a packed month, you guys. Packed, packed, packed. Okay, why is this not? Okay, I'm doing it the wrong way. Go figure. Does not surprise me. Also, to watch out for is my brother's channel. If Des, or one of the mods, if Des is not here, if you can put up the link to AK's channel, please watch that. Please watch that channel. I'm not going to bring out anything here. I'm going to let him bring it out first. And then hopefully I will have him over here with me, and we will go over everything that's going to come out. I'm going to do my best, K-Mitch. I do know that there's an updated read still outstanding on Josh with all this court stuff that has come out with the arrest of Trezell and Jacqueline, with new stuff coming out about the Barry Morphew. I've just been overwhelmed between the reads that I do with people coming into my home and the private reads I'm doing online and life itself. I'm just right now overwhelmed. I am going to try. There's a couple of them sitting there. They're in big red letters on my big calendar that I need to get them done. And I am going to get them done as soon as I can. And Josh is actually the first one. Yeah, there's Kurt 8K Rocks right there. I don't think my sister's here. Let me go and get his link. Just bear with me for a minute, you guys, so I can get his link for you guys. Okay, so here's the link to Kurt's channel. My brother from a different mother. Family to me. He's actually, no, he is actually not my blood brother, but we are family. So he is going to be coming out with everything, you guys. There's some stuff. Yeah, we have really got hit with some court stuff and it's being taken care of. And there's going to be some bombshells. So, to be accused of doing stuff that you're not doing is serious, especially when it can affect your reputation. And I'm not even really talking about my reputation here on YouTube, although it could affect that. And we have seen people coming in attacking me, trying to blame me for things I didn't do because it was said in court. But it's been proven it wasn't me or Kurt. But the thing that I'm concerned of more is I have been working in the legal field for well over 30 some odd years. I have a very respectable reputation in the legal field, and this could, it's taking a shot at that. I wouldn't have been able to work with what I've worked in if I wasn't a trustworthy person, or if I was somebody to disobey a court order. So to accuse me of doing something like that when I have worked in the legal field for many, many, many years, almost as old as the people who are accusing, who set this up. I've been working in the legal field. So yeah, I don't take that lightly. Oh, okay, K Mitch. Well, yeah, just brought out something else. I don't know if we are going to find her. I don't know if there's anything to find with what could possibly have been done to her. But I'm going to leave it at that. But if anybody can get to the truth, we will. And he has been boots on the ground since day one. We have been working on this together. We had a team together then, and we are a team now. So you don't get that a lot. You see a lot over the YouTube platform, especially in true crime, where people are working together and within a month or two, they have a falling out and they're attacking each other. Me and AK have been together since day one, and it's never wavered. Yeah, it kind of blew our minds too, but the way they're still coming at us is there's going to be a bomb. Oh, I hope, Simply Susan, but it's not looking good. AK is awesome. He's family. Okay, you guys, it's 3 o'clock. I do have to get going. For those of you, let me just, again, right there, that is his channel. Please go and give him a like and a subscribe and watch. Probably won't be for a week or so, but watch that channel. And then we will discuss it over here. Okay, so until the next time, you guys, thank you for all being here. I appreciate you. My mods, you guys are above all others. In the modding field, you guys are spot on. You keep this safe for everybody, and I appreciate it. I appreciate your hard work, and I appreciate you being here. Until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.